BTS Global News Today. Busan, October 2025. Busan had never shone like this before. The city where Jimin was born suddenly transformed into a sea of gold and baby blue since the first ray of sunlight touched the horizon this morning. The sky was clear, the sea breeze gentle, and thousands of LED lights formed a giant message across Haeundae Beach. Welcome to Jimin Land. The world seemed to pause for a moment to celebrate one name that never failed to mesmerize, Park Jimin. But today, beneath the brilliance and celebration, lay a mystery that sent ripples through the crowd. Someone was rumored to have quietly appeared there, and only a few knew who it really was. Since morning, hundreds of armies had filled the roads toward Gwangali, dressed in pastel-themed outfits with pins and banners reading, "Busan is Jimin." The city was completely transformed. Every bus stop, every cafe, every bridge was decorated with Jimin's face in various art forms, from massive murals to interactive holograms displaying his most iconic stage moments. Even the Busan station played an old personal message from Jimin. "Busan is home, and army is the reason I return." Those words felt more real than ever today. The Busan city government announced that for 3 full days, the entire beach area would become an official celebration zone named Jimin Land, a temporary theme park dedicated entirely to BTS's Jimin. There were attractions named after his solo songs such as Filter Carousel, Promise Garden, and Like Crazy Sky Dome. Each section showcased different stages of his life, from his childhood in Jumjong to his rise as a global icon. It was no surprise that fans from over 50 countries had come to witness how Busan had been turned into a dream city, all because of one name, Jimin. Yet, amid the cheers and blinding lights, something unusual happened. Around 6 p.m. local time, as the sky turned a soft purple and drones formed the message "Happy Jimin Day" above the ocean, several witnesses reported seeing a tall man in a black hoodie and mask standing quietly near a restricted area behind the main stage. No cameras were allowed there, but a few lucky fans swore that the way he stood, the way he bowed his head, even how he held his water bottle, felt so familiar. One witness, a fan from Thailand named Mina, spoke with a trembling voice. "I only saw him for a second, but I knew he wasn't a staff member. The way he looked at the stage from afar, it was like someone holding something deep in his heart. I'm sure it was Jungkook." Her words spread across social media like wildfire. Within minutes, the hashtag Jungkook in Busan became a global trend. There was no official confirmation from HYB, no clear photos, yet the rumor grew wilder. Some major fan accounts uploaded blurry videos showing a man in a black jacket entering a VIP tent with tight security. His face was hidden, but his posture and gait convinced many it was truly Jungkook. If Jungkook was really there, the question was, why? Jungkook and Jimin have been known for their deep bond since debut. Both from Busan, both having endured harsh trainee days, and both among the most active BTS members in this new era. But in recent months, fans had noticed a shift. Jungkook rarely appeared alongside Jimin, even during Jimin's solo promotions. Some armies speculated that they were preparing something, perhaps a secret collaboration, a documentary project, or something far more personal. However, considering Jungkook's silence in recent weeks, his presence in Busan tonight could mean something deeper. Especially after rumors that he had turned down several solo tour offers to focus on something more important. And now, amid the spotlight on Jimin, came whispers that he was here, unannounced, unseen. Around 8 p.m., when the main event began, the atmosphere at Haeundae reached its peak. A sea of phone lights glimmered as the stage opened with a hologram of young Jimin, followed by a heartfelt video from his family and friends. But as the big screen displayed the message, "Thank you for making Busan proud," sudden screams erupted from the side of the stage. A man in a black jacket appeared briefly behind the curtain, only to disappear seconds later. It was enough to send the entire venue into chaos. "Jungkook! Jungkook!" Thousands screamed from the front rows. Security scrambled, organizers tried to calm the crowd, but fans' cameras had already captured the shadow, and once again, the internet exploded. Moments later, HYB Entertainment's official account posted a short, cryptic tweet. "Thank you to everyone who celebrated Jimin Day in Busan. We're grateful for your love." Some special guests chose to attend privately. Please respect their privacy. The phrase special guests became new fuel for an already blazing fire. Fans began searching for more clues. Some claimed to see someone resembling Taeyong near a hotel close to Gwangan Bridge, while others swore they heard a voice that sounded like Namjoon backstage. But among all the whispers, one rumor stood out. Jungkook came to Busan not just to watch, but to deliver something to Jimin personally. That a technical staff member, who requested anonymity, revealed that before the show began, a small package was delivered to the main tent labeled, "For Jimin. Do not open until midnight." It was wrapped with a dark blue ribbon, and at the bottom, the initials JK were written. No one knew what was inside, but some fans claimed that after the event, Jimin looked emotional when he received the box. A viral video later showed Jimin standing alone on stage after everyone had left. The lights were dim. The city glowed faintly from afar, and he held something small in his hand, perhaps the box. He smiled softly, not a wide smile, but one filled with meaning. A few seconds later, he lowered his head, as if whispering something to himself. Before walking away into the darkness, armies around the world began guessing. Was it a letter from Jungkook? Did the two meet privately after the show? Why was everything so quiet and secretive? The next morning, local media reported that several black cars had left the Haeundae area around 2 a.m. One of them stopped briefly by the shore before heading toward Songdo. City security cameras didn't catch anyone stepping out, but one source claimed two people were seen in the back seat, one in a black hoodie, the other in a white cap. No one dared confirm it, but everyone had the same guess. Meanwhile, Jimin posted a photo on Weverse at exactly 2:33 a.m., a picture of Busan's night sky with a simple caption, "Thank you for always coming." I know. The words left armies speechless. No punctuation, no explanation. Yet somehow, it felt like a message directed at someone who had truly been there that night. A few hours later, Jungkook posted an Instagram story, a dark photo showing faint light reflecting off the sea, followed by a single blue heart emoji. No text, but the horizon line in the image matched perfectly with Busan's coastline. Once again, the world went silent. Armies knew one thing. There are no coincidences in the BTS universe. Day 2 of the Jimin Land celebration opened with a massive parade themed Busan Dreams. More fans flooded the area, but the mood had turned more emotional. Many carried banners that read, "We saw you, JK, and Jungkook forever." Cafes across Busan began displaying Jungkook-themed decorations. Pictures of two hands clasped together under the phrase, "From Busan, with love." As evening fell and the sky turned purple again, the big screen played a touching video montage of Jimin's journey with BTS from debut to the present. When the final clips showed old practice footage of Jimin and Jungkook laughing together, the crowd could no longer hold back tears. The cheers were loud, but the silence in their hearts was even louder, a warm, unspoken prayer. When the video ended, one final message appeared on the screen. "To the one who never stopped believing in me, thank you for coming home." No one knew who wrote it, but armies didn't need an explanation. Because there was only one person in the world Jimin could ever call home, the one who once said that Busan was where all their stories began. That night, Busan returned to calm. But for millions of hearts watching around the globe, the magic lingered, suspended between reality and dream, between Jimin and the one who came without a name. And maybe, somewhere along that same shore, two figures stood without cameras, looking at the waves and laughing softly, just like they did years ago. Two Busan boys who once dreamed together. Today, Busan is not just a city. It is a garden of memories, of love, of quiet secrets understood only by two names that changed the world, Jimin and Jungkook.